Welcome everyone to Astroneer. This is a new little game that I got recently and decided to start playing it. I've spent a couple hours in it running around seeing what it's about and what to do, things like that. But a lot of people are saying it's what No Man's Sky should have been. I mean, it seems feasible. It's a space exploration game. You can go to other planets, collect resources, build a base, things like that. And it's actually really fun, and I love the art style of it. So we're going to select our astronaut here. As far as I know, picking these different ones doesn't really change anything other than your looks, so we'll just pick the orange guy here, and we'll go down to the planet. And I love the loading screen here. You just blast off from the space base there and in a pod and go down to the planet. Just going to load in here. And when we get here, what we need to do is gather some resources. I see some around us here. When you're standing near your base, you get this little tether to yourself, and that's how you regain your oxygen. And when you leave, the tether breaks and you start using your tank's oxygen. So we got to keep an eye on that so we don't die. Also, the only tool that I know of that you can get is this big terrain gun, and this is how we're going to gather resources. This bubbly stuff is compound, and it's used in the construction of a lot of items that we're going to need. And we're out of power. Power is a big resource here at the beginning because we have no real way to generate it. So what I'm going to do is use some of this compound to create a solar panel. Hook that onto my backpack, and that should increase the rate, at which we're getting power. So we'll keep harvesting here. Okay, oxygen's getting low. Let's run back to the base. Where's it at? Oh no, where's the base? Oh, there she is. Looked over it like 3 times. Alright, run. There we go. And the other resource we're going to need right at the beginning is resin, which is what this little tubey stuff is over here. And this is what we're going to use to expand our base. So we're going to pick up some of this. We need quite a bit of it, actually. And you can also make tethers, I believe is what they're called. But they're basically, you build your own oxygen lines to go with you as you go out exploring. Alright, we got a good amount of resin, so let's go back here to the base. And we're going to build it up a little bit. So we'll throw a resin on there to build it. And maybe we'll come out one more. So we'll throw another resin on here to build it up. And these little pods you can turn into buildings. I think what we'll do is we'll turn this into a building, and we get to choose what we want it to be. You have the printer, research station, the smelter, the vehicle bay, and that's it for right now. First things first, we'll probably get a research station going. You find these little pods out in the world that you can bring to the research station to learn to create more buildings and tools and stuff. And this is actually something here. What's in it? Copper and organic. Alright. Now there aren't very many trees here, which kind of stinks because the research pods are on trees. And we'll just create some more resin here so we can expand our base a little bit more. And we'll build it out maybe this way. Maybe one more. And I'm gonna need more resin to build that. Let's get a little bit more. There we go. We'll throw that on here. Next up, I'm torn. I kind of want the vehicle bay so we can create a rover and go and find some research. But the printer is also good because it'll help us with power. But I think we're going to go vehicle bay, but we need aluminum. I think that's kind of hard to find. Let's see. We need titanium. I'd like to get a tank because that will expand our oxygen generation. But what for now, we can just make some tethers. And then what we can do is we can place them as we go. And I kind of want to move towards these mountains and see if we can find a cave. What? Why is that not tethering up? Alright, there we go. And I'm a little too far. So as we walk, we just place these guys down, and we don't have to worry about oxygen. And if our base was producing power, it would also help us with that. Nothing over here. Keep on going, see if we can find like a cave or maybe a downed ship or something. Oh, and I'm out of tethers. So we need more compound to make more tethers. So let's go see if we can grab some more of that. And that looks like some there. Yep. It sure is. There's some compound. 2 stacks. 3 stacks. Come on, one more. One more stack. If the sun would come up, we'd be doing a little bit better with power, but we'll make 2 stacks of tethers just so we can keep exploring. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just kind of venturing out and seeing what I can find. Hoping to find a cave or something. I thought there might be one at this mountain. Oh, I was right. That looks to be one. I don't know what that is. That just popped in. Can I dig it up? No. Alright. Keep on tethering ourselves. It is a cave. Go down and see what's in it. I'm hoping for some titanium, to be honest. There's some compound. Whoa. Big drop off. Is there anything on the other side? See if we can make a bridge over. Oh, almost fell off. Alright. See if we can create a bridge here. And we're out of power. Alright, that looks pretty good. Can I place some more tethers though? There we go. Now what's down here? What is that? Malachite, which says it is copper ore. Don't really need that right this second. But it's good to know it's down here. Run in here a little bit. Don't see anything special. Alright. I don't want to get too far from my oxygen there. Maybe we'll just grab this malachite and leave. Or actually, no, I think I see something over there. No, just organic. Ooh, what's that red stuff? Do I need another bridge? Maybe. Let's see what this red stuff is. Laterite, which is aluminum ore. That could be useful. See if we can get some of this. Okay, we'll grab 2 stacks. We're getting kind of low on oxygen. Alright, let's go see what we can do with this. More compound. And it is daytime. This is a good little ways here. Maybe we do need that rover. So what do I need for the vehicle bay? Is that what I needed aluminum for? Can't remember, because I think with this laterite stuff, I think you have to smelt it for it to turn into aluminum. What do I need for a smelter? Compound? Well, that's easy enough. Is this a cave right here? I didn't even see this. Alright, we're gonna go in there in a minute. Need to get a little bit more compound. And there's some still left in here. Doesn't seem to be a stack though. Alright, so let's move this back over. No power. Good enough, I guess. Alright, we need a little bit more compound though. So let's go look for some... That's resin. That's resin. Come on, compound. What was in here? Nothing now. Oh, here's some compound. Need another stack here to make the smelter. There we go. So now we should be able to make this and turn our laterite into something useful. No power. I forgot that we do need to do that though. Okay, what do we need? We can make a generator. And the generator turns organic into power, so that's useful. So we'll put it onto here and throw our organic on top. And while that's working, I'll go ahead and grab some more organic, which is basically just any of these leaves laying around. So just suck all this stuff up. And then we'll go throw this back on the generator. I guess it's a good thing we found that copper. Now the 3D printer will make bigger versions of these things, of the solar panel and the generator and things like that. So it is something I want to look at doing soon, because these little personal ones don't do much. Alright, so we'll throw the other organic on here, start charging up the rest of the base. And the smelter has a full charge, so we're going to throw the laterite on here. And smelt. Alright, we have our aluminum. And this, I believe, is what we needed, right? Except for resin to make the base bigger. Go grab some of that. We're gonna need, what, 3 stacks, I think? 1 for the part to build out, and 2 to build the actual building. There we go. We'll just build it out of here. Throw 2 resin on top, and we should be able to build the vehicle bay. We got the aluminum. And voila. But it has no power. And let's throw our other organic on top of the generator. And when the sun comes out, I could go ahead and throw my personal solar panel on top. But I kind of like having it for my own personal power. Now, that is charging up. I may need to throw this other organic on there. I don't know how much. Oh, it's still charging the research. So yeah, we definitely need this other organic on here. Now, what did I need for the printer? Was it compound? I can't remember. I'm gonna go grab some more resin. Okay, grab all this stuff. Oh man, I need the sun to come out. Oh, 1 more stack, come on. There we go. Okay, and 2 more resin to throw on top. To be able to make the printer, you need copper. Well, we have that down in the mine. Oh, there we go. We need 4 compound to build the rover. Well, that's easy. We have a ton of it right here. And I want to explore that other cave too. We might have some copper sitting pretty close. That should be our compound. Ooh, yes, and we can build the rover. Here it is. But you can't drive it right away. You have to build a seat, which needs power. But we're going to fix that next time. If you stuck around to the end of this episode, I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. And you know what? I cannot wait to see you in the next one.